Because these rare pictures of Laura Leighton show a quiet fire that doesn't need to yell, you should stay here until the very end. By the finish, you'll feel the serene strength that has sustained her through many sets, many rooms, and many days. A workstation by a window with natural light, a screenplay that opens to a scene that requires attention, and a little pencil note that reads, "Find the truth," circled once like a personal compass, are depicted in the first image. The room appears to lean in as she tries out the timing until it works, as shown in another picture of her on a bare stage for a rehearsal. There are no costumes or glitter, just tape markings on the floor and a voice trying to find its shape. She compliments a wardrobe lead for repairing a challenging seam in an unguarded hallway photo, and they both chuckle at the little miracle, the kind of cooperation that saves the day. The bite and the smile come simultaneously in a touching photo of her sharing a snack with a crew member who has been up since the wee hours of the morning. You can see how order creates room for art in one frame as she is standing next to a bulletin board with call sheets and arrows pointing to rooms. Another picture shows a street view after dark with a driver waiting just out of frame, a coat pulled close, and white breath in the air. She pauses to gaze up at the night as if it were a friend who was keeping her company. Because caring grows roots when you water them, Laura pays close attention to the volunteer who shares a brief tale about how they got started at a charity event. She then writes down a name to follow up on. When a fresh twist for a scene arrives on the page, she is seen smiling softly and holding a notepad full of ideas, simple words, and small lines in a calm cafe photo. Another image depicts a table read in which she gives a new actor a small, quiet note that has the precise words needed to open a door. You can sense the change in the room. You can see that being calm is a skill you practice, not a state you wait for, when you see her in a backstage mirror photo taking a single, slow breath, shoulders low, and eyes steady. A humorous nod indicates that this will work after a delightful shot at a thrift store rack shows a jacket that transforms into a whole character with one curled sleeve. When a sound technician checks the microphone in a studio photo and says, "Ready when you are," the entire crew moves in a single, fluid line. In a different shot, she is shown at a small bookstore event where someone shares a memory from years ago. She thanks them for entrusting her with the memory, holding it like a tiny glass bird. Her expression is gentle and appreciative as she reads a letter from someone who gained courage as a result of a scene she once performed in a park bench photo. She tries a scene in the rehearsal room with both shoes removed, a minor decision to ground the body and release the voice, and the scene comes off with genuine weight. The image, taken late at night, depicts a table with a cold cup of tea, a tidy list that reads, "Call, confirm, rest," and a brief note to a buddy that reads, "Proud of you." In a different picture, she is seen assisting a young performer in repairing a small prop. Her hands are steady, and her expression is focused as if the moment is important, which it is. She is part of the line that holds, not in the middle or above, but standing shoulder to shoulder with the team in a wrap shot at the conclusion of a long day. The message is evident when all of these uncommon images are combined: progress is the culmination of many patient steps, kindness is strength, and artistry is care. If you experience that, please watch through to the end, like this video, leave a comment on the part that most affected you, and subscribe so we can continue to offer genuine tales that honor strong morals and hard effort.